Have you ever dreamed of stepping into a world full of color, where nature and humans together create magical landscapes? From bright pink lakes to rainbow-colored mountains and entire towns painted like a work of art, this planet is filled with places so vibrant they look unreal. In this video, I'll take you on a journey to the 5 most colorful places on Earth that will blow your mind and brighten your day. Get ready to explore beauty like never before. Let's start with number 5, the Dalal Hydrothermal Area. The Dalal Hydrothermal Field is located in the Danakil Depression of northern Ethiopia, near the border with Eritrea. It's widely regarded as one of the most colorful environments on the planet. The landscape is dominated by vivid shades of yellow, green, and red, created by mineral-rich hot springs and acidic pools. The colors are a result of high concentrations of sulfur, iron, salt, and other minerals that precipitate from the area's vents. This combination of intense coloration and extreme conditions, temperatures here can exceed 45 degrees Celsius and pH levels can fall below 1, makes Dalal one of the harshest places for life on the planet. The depression itself sits about 125 meters below sea level. It's part of the Afar Triangle, a tectonically active region where 3 tectonic plates are pulling apart. These features are constantly changing as mineral deposits build up and collapse over time, creating new pools and terraces. Historically, the region was mined for potash and salt, with remnants of early 20th century mining operations still visible. However, modern mining activity is minimal due to the logistical challenges of working in such a remote region. Access requires traveling through the Danakil Desert, where daytime temperatures are among the highest recorded anywhere on Earth, and local Afar communities traditionally mine salt in the region, cutting slabs from the salt flats and transporting them by camel caravans. Some studies have suggested that Dalal's acidic, saline, and hot conditions push the limits of what life can endure, with certain pools appearing entirely sterile. This makes Dalal unique among Earth's hydrothermal systems and provides valuable insights into habitability in extreme environments. Tourism is limited. The area requires permits and guides for safety and to minimize environmental impact. But despite the dangers, the area attracts photographers and scientists drawn to its striking beauty and scientific significance. The site's impermanence is part of what makes it so compelling. It's not a static natural wonder, but an evolving one, reflecting the powerful geological forces that shape this region. Number 4, the Painted Hills. The Painted Hills are part of the John Day Fossil Beds National Monument in Central Oregon and are renowned for their colorful stratified hills. The hills are composed of layers of red, yellow, gold, and black volcanic ash and claystone deposited over millions of years. During different geological epochs, their layers record ancient climate changes and provide insight into the region's prehistoric environment. The red and yellow hues in the hills are caused by varying levels of iron oxide in the soil, indicating periods of warm and humid climates. Black layers contain manganese, while the gray layers consist of mudstone, shale, and siltstone. Each band represents a different time period, with transitions between colors reflecting shifts in climate and volcanic activity. The hills are part of the larger John Day Fossil Beds, which preserve one of the most complete records of Cenozoic-era plants and animals in the world. Fossils found here date from 44 million to 7 million years ago and include species ranging from early horses to saber-toothed cats. These discoveries have helped paleontologists reconstruct ancient ecosystems and understand how North America's climate and wildlife evolved over tens of millions of years. Unlike some other colorful landscapes, the Painted Hills are relatively fragile. The clay-rich soils are easily damaged by foot traffic, so visitors are restricted to designated trails to prevent erosion and preserve formations for future study. The U.S. National Park Service manages the area, balancing public access with conservation. They are also an important educational site. Scientists and students visit to study soil chemistry, stratigraphy, and fossil beds. These exposed layers provide a rare opportunity to examine geological history, offering a vivid visual representation of climate cycles that happened over millions of years. Beyond their scientific value, they are an important cultural landmark in Oregon, frequently photographed for their unique appearance, especially during sunrise and sunset. The low-angle light enhances the colors and casts dramatic shadows. The surrounding region, including the sheetrock and Clarno units of the John Day Fossil Beds, offers additional fossil sites and colorful landscapes, making it a significant destination for geologists and paleontology enthusiasts. Number 3, Salar de Uyuni. Salar de Uyuni is the world's largest salt flat, located in the Potosí department of southwest Bolivia. It covers an area of over 10,000 square kilometers. This vast expanse is a remnant of prehistoric lakes that evaporated thousands of years ago, leaving behind a thick crust of salt. The sala is famous for its mirror-like effect during the rainy season, when a thin layer of water reflects the sky. It's also known for visual contrasts, brilliant white salt flats extending to the horizon. Punctuated by colorful islands and mineral deposits, it formed from the drying of several ancient lakes, primarily Lake Minchin, which once covered much of the Altiplano region. As the water evaporated, it left behind layers of sodium chloride. This resource is increasingly significant, as lithium found in the flats is a key component in batteries for electric vehicles. Seasonal variations add to its color. During the dry season, May to November, the salt forms polygonal patterns as it dries and cracks, creating geometric designs. In the wet season, December to March, rainfall creates a shallow layer of water, transforming it into a massive natural mirror. The surrounding landscape adds to the color palette. Volcanic mountains, reddish soils, and occasional flamingo populations introduce splashes of pink, orange, and brown. Ilha Incahuasi is one of several islands in the Sala. It features gigantic cacti and rocky terrain, and offers panoramic views from an elevated vantage point. The nearby town of Uyuni serves as the main gateway, offering guided tours that include visits to nearby colored lagoons like Laguna Colorada and Laguna Verde. Known for their vivid red and green hues caused by algae and minerals, climate scientists analyze the sediment for clues about past environmental changes. Meanwhile, debates about lithium extraction highlight the challenges of balancing economic development with environmental protection and the rights of local communities. The salt flat's colors and reflective properties make it one of South America's most photographed landmarks. It remains an evolving landscape shaped by natural forces and human activity, offering insights into the balance between geological timescales and modern pressures on unique ecosystems. Number 2. The Red Beach. Located in a river delta near Panjin, in China's Liaoning province, Red Beach is one of the world's most distinctive wetlands, known for the deep crimson hue that blankets the tidal flats every autumn. The phenomenon is created by salt-tolerant plants called Sahuita salsa, which turn from green to red as they mature, transforming the landscape into a continuous expanse of scarlet. Although often described as a beach, the area is not composed of sand, but of mudflats and saline soils that support a unique ecosystem. The combination of intense coloration, extensive wetland habitats, and the presence of rare migratory birds makes Red Beach ecologically and visually significant. The tidal flats stretch for miles, forming one of the largest reed and seaweed marsh systems in the world. Sediment from the river has built up the flats over millennia, and tides maintain the soil's salinity. The Sahuita salsa thrives in this salty environment, covering immense areas with little competition from other species. The plant's life cycle explains the dramatic color changes. In spring, it sprouts green shoots. As summer brings higher salinity, the plant produces betel pigments that protect it from salt stress and intense sun. By September and October, the wetland is blanketed in vivid crimson, contrasting with the blue waters of the Bahai Sea. This transformation lasts only a few weeks before frost causes the plants to die, and the landscape fades to brown and gray. Local communities have long harvested reeds for thatching and papermaking, and fished the tidal channels using methods suited to the brackish environment. In the 20th century, much of the delta was developed for oil extraction, aquaculture, and agriculture, including rice paddies and shrimp farms. As the unique marshes shrank, Chinese authorities designated the area as part of the Panjin Wetland Nature Reserve. Tourism has since grown, particularly in autumn, drawing thousands of visitors daily. There are debates about expanding protected areas and limiting industrial activity. Scientifically, Red Beach offers insights into halophytic ecosystems and plant adaptations to extreme conditions. The pigments of Sahuita salsa are studied for antioxidant properties that may have uses in food and pharmaceuticals. Ornithologists monitor migratory birds to track ecological trends, informing international conservation strategies for endangered species dependent on wetland networks. Culturally, Red Beach is an emblem of natural beauty and resilience in China. The red color, symbolizing luck and prosperity in Chinese culture, adds to its popularity. Festivals coincide with peak red season, celebrating local heritage through food, music, and art inspired by the wetlands. Iconic species like the red-crowned crane link the site to deeper East Asian cultural narratives. narratives, symbolizing longevity and fidelity. Red beach represents the interplay between geological processes, ecological adaptations, and cultural values. Though fleeting, its appearance prompts reflection on conservation and the fragility of coastal wetlands in a changing world. Number 1. Laguna Colorada. Laguna Colorada, also known as the Red Lagoon, is a shallow salt lake in southwestern Bolivia near the Chilean border. Situated at about 4,300 meters elevation in the Eduardo Avaroa Andean Fauna National Reserve, it is known for its red coloration, which changes intensity based on season and time of day. The hue results from red sediments and pigments produced by algae that thrive in the mineral-rich waters. These algae flourish in the saline environment, and their pigments, combined with suspended sediments, create brick red to deep crimson tones. The color is most vivid during the dry season, when water levels drop and salinity increases. During wetter periods, the red becomes less intense, blending with orange or brown. Laguna Colorada is also one of the most important breeding grounds for Andean flamingos, a rare species native to high-altitude Andean lakes. It also supports James's flamingo and Chilean flamingo populations. These birds feed on the same algae that color the water, forming a unique ecological relationship. The lake is about 60 kilometers across, but averages less than a meter deep, allowing strong winds to stir sediments and enhance coloration. Small white borax islands punctuate the red waters, adding visual contrast. These borax deposits are remnants of volcanic activity that continues to shape the region. Few plants grow near the lagoon, though grasses and shrubs exist in nearby valleys, supporting animals like vicucas and llamas. The reserve prioritizes conservation while accommodating tourism. Visitors access the lagoon as part of multi-day altiplano tours, which also include Laguna Verde, Laguna Blanca, geothermal fields, and desert formations. Tourism has increased since the early 2000s, prompting the creation of designated viewing areas and restrictions on vehicles to minimize environmental impact. The region's remoteness has helped preserve the lagoon's condition. Researchers monitor flamingo populations as indicators of the lake's health. As the region is sensitive to climatic variability, changes in rainfall or temperature can significantly affect salinity and, in turn, the lake's color. Laguna is considered one of South America's most visually unique landscapes. Thanks to its red waters, borax islands, volcanic backdrop, and flamingo populations, it is a rare intersection of geological, biological, and aesthetic phenomena, making it a key site for scientists and a popular destination for travelers. So, that's it for today. If you're still watching, make sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, so hit subscribe now, as it really means a lot to me. Don't forget to leave a comment and let me know what you thought of the video. I'll catch you soon in the next one. Till then, peace out.